Impressed with Kitwana so far this year. I hired him to go with a different type of hip hop. In the past we have done more of a music video type of hip hop, where Kitwana does more of a street hip hop. And I was recommended him through the Ferris Dance team because he works with them as well. And I've been highly impressed with him and very happy with everything he's done so far.
This is my first year of being a dance instructor in a studio. I've taught choreography before to like the Ferris State Dance team, friends in a talent show in high school and different stuff like that. Churches, I taught little praise dance, hip hop praise dances to kids and stuff like that.
He's very goofy and he makes them giggle a lot. We do have a few boys in class, which learning that they had a male teacher encouraged them to come to classes. He gets down right to their level, sometimes maturity-wise, which is fun. We all do as dance teachers sometimes. He's really good at breaking things down for them, especially the younger students, and he's very good at repetition as well. So
dancing is me. Like, that's just what I love to do. I mean, my whole family likes to dance. You know, I've grown up around it. You know, this is what I do. If it weren't football, it'd be dance. I'm just very, happy and lucky that I can do both. You know, especially in college football, it's busy. So to be able to have a job and still dance and perform, it's like everything to me. Like, actually, dance is like what I want to do with my life. Perform is what I want to do with my life.
I didn't know he was a Ferris football player at first until I actually interviewed him for the position. And that's when he told me he was a Ferris football player. And he was concerned about his schedule conflicting because, they have a pretty grueling schedule. But I was not concerned about it at all. If anything, it's almost encouraged some of the students to go to Ferris football games now because, if we go and we cheer for him. And when Ferris played, they played in like Wisconsin or something like that at the beginning of this year, at the beginning of this season, and they aired it on ESPN. Actually, we had a bunch of us that watched it online and we're like, there's Kitwana, and we're cheering for him and stuff. So it's been good.
In football, you have to have endurance. That's what they call endurance. I would call it energy in the classroom, but it's endurance. You have to be able to condition yourself to keep going, no matter how hard it is, no matter how tired you get. So, I mean, and then it's just the thinking process. In football, you always got to think. In dance, they always got to think. But I told them, just do the dance. Just like I have to learn in football. Don't think about the plays, just do it. You know what I mean? And it's much easier. So, I predominantly dance hip hop. I myself have tried tap. I took a couple classes here. I would like to get into all things. I started out doing African dance. That's when I first started doing African dance. That turned into hip hop. And then I just went from there, but mainly hip hop. But I mean, I feel like I could do other styles. I'm not trained in any. I'm not trained in any styles, but hip hop is what I've learned by just watching others.
The different style, it's not as rigid as some of the other dance styles. Ballet in particular, there's the different positions, and tap, there's shuffles and flaps. Where hip hop, it's you feel the music more. And it's more of a personal dancing than a group dancing. They do dance as groups, and you do want them together, but it's not as structured as some of the other types of dance. So people who are beginner dancers, hip hop is good because you don't have to know the dancing positions necessarily. So
my friends really support what I do. I feel like dance is just something that everyone wants to do. Whether it's choreography where it's something serious or just to have fun, dance is dance. I mean, I was always told that everyone's born with a heartbeat, so everyone has that rhythm to just dance and stuff like that. So that's what I feel. My friends love it. They support me in the talent shows. When I dance, they love it. They always try to do the moves. They really support me in it too. So You Think You Can Dance was something I auditioned for last year and this year, and I was really nervous because I had to miss a workout to go to an audition, but my coaches were really supportive and they were just like, go, this is once in a lifetime opportunity and just see where it takes you. So, I mean, the whole football team and staff and players are really supportive. And I've always said, like, I want my job to be something that I love, so it's not like a job. So to be able to do this is just like a blessing, you know, to be able to come and teach other kids, you know, not how to dance, but teach them, well, how to dance, yeah, teach them how to dance, the mechanics, and to be able to just watch them grow. That's the biggest thing. As a teacher, even if you're teaching school, anything, to watch a student that you taught grow is really cool, and that's what I'm looking forward to just, you know, start with the little kids and then work up from there. So it feels really good. And it helps me, you know, just become a better leader, and I think that'll translate into football, you know, and especially like helps you deal with different people. You know, I have to have more patience with the little ones and talk to them differently than I have to do with the older ones, you know what I mean? And just like in football, I have to have, you know, more patient with coaches and players, you know what I mean? It's just to distinguish, you know, it helps me become a better leader, and I really like that. So.
He's an all-around awesome guy. He comes to the competitive team classes on Fridays too and helps them, and he does not get paid for that. He just comes to help, and because he is encouraging to all of the students. He's just an all-around awesome person.